legal practitioner is joining us, Michael Amosun, who would give us an insight into the directive given by the president regarding the unfreezing of the account of Osun State government. Amosun, many thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Good evening to you.
Thank you.
Just ask this. I mean, the directive by the president, does it in any way show how dependent or independent the EFCC is?
First of it looks like it because, perception is a new reality. If the president gives a directive to the EFCC to withdraw a matter and it follows suit, the EFCC, it shows that the president, whatever we have in the EFCC is dependent on the presidential directive. And it's not a very good one for the rule of law. You know what I'm saying? In this particular case, politics won, rule of law is at the losing hand.
Right. So going forward now, what do you think the relationship between the presidency, the judiciary, and even the EFCC would be?
We know that this is a bad precedent. If anything at all, this is a very bad precedent. I think that it would hurt even the presidency because, people saw this, no matter what it looks like in the face of the polity. People saw that this happened. People saw what happened after. It will be difficult for us to really convince the people that the EFCC is an independent body. And by its operation, Section 6 of the Act, the EFCC is supposed to be independent. It should not rely upon the presidential approval for any of its investigation. So it's not supposed to be. We don't know what will come. We're expecting what will come. But what we have on ground is a very bad precedent.
From the constitutional standpoint, we've seen that the SDP presidential candidate asking the president to resign. From the constitutional standpoint, does this in any way meet the threshold of asking the president to resign because of this directive?
Well, the constitutional section for this is a bit defined. So we are expecting that the National Assembly will take into this. If whether or not this is an impeachable offense is left to be decided by the National Assembly. They will look into it, you see. It's defined, and we have seen once and again, this being tried on state governors. You see what I'm saying now? So let us see what will happen at the instance of the National Assembly in the coming days. Whether or not it's an impeachable offense, we leave it to the National Assembly to decide.
With what you've seen with public outcry,
yes.
Do you think it tilts towards the confidence of the public with what has happened, or do you think that people are beginning to lose confidence in what the EFCC is doing, given that the presidency can just wake up and say, you know what, do this, else?
It has a sweet, sour taste, what we have on ground. Right now, for the people of Osun State, particularly politicians, particularly politicians of the Accord front, they are happy because of the fact that the presidency could intervene in this particular matter. And because, just how many days to the election. So for them, some people will commend the president right now. That is the sweet part. The sour part will be, after now, people will also swing back the sword when they see that some of the action of the EFCC seems to witch hunt a particular set of people. Even though when it is not connected with the presidency, they may also attribute it to the presidency, because we have seen once before that the presidency gave a directive to the EFCC, which is not supposed to be no power. The Constitution gives right to the president to give directive to the EFCC. The EFCC is supposed to be independent. So if that time comes, they will come back to condemn the president. So it's going to have a sweet time for the politicians. Like I said, this is a win for politics, but for the rule of law, it's a disaster.
And as still speaking on the rule of law, really, we've gone back and forth regarding whether the president should be involved in even appointing the EFCC chairman. If you were to advise, for instance, how do you think that we can align in such a way that the president doesn't really have a say in who is appointed as EFCC chairman?
So in other climes, what we see them do is to have sovereign institutions that are not necessarily dependent on the government to be appointed or to be paid. Not necessarily appointed, but I think the payment. In those settings, you find out that those people at the helms of affairs of the institution are not scared to take decisions, because they know at the end of the day, what can happen is a suspension or maybe a removal. But they know that, time and season would be fair to them to say during their time they took the decision and all. But here, for example, now, the section, even of the we know that the selection of the chairman is done by the president, subject to the screening and approval of the National Assembly. See what I'm saying now? So I feel that it's a journey for Nigeria. We are going to a place where someday our systems and institutional framework will be so strong that there will be no reliance on the presidency. But for now, for what we see it to be, it's not something we have. I think it will be very good for democracy. It will be very good for accountability, for us to come to a time where the president has no say, particularly on the operation of the EFCC. It may still continue as a concerns selection, of course, based on the cadre qualification and consideration. But when it comes to the operation, I don't want to use the word funding, and it will not be solely for the presidency and the executive to decide.
All right, Michael Amosun, many thanks. We truly appreciate your insights on this particular topic.